There's someone who I needed to see.
You want more?
Good lord.
As you wish, dear one.
Why not?
Don't wear her out entirely, priest.
Most enthusiastically, I might add. I may eat.
Keep pushing! Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Ravengard? He's here.
Daddy
Yes. Now
Ravengard.
make yourself useful. Push, damn it, push!
You heard her, Will. Get in there. Good job, dude.
Inside! Hurry! We don't have much time!
Let's go.
Councillor Floric, are you all right?
Will, by the main God, what's become of you?
A story best left for calmer days. Now breathe deeply.
A lot.
Are you in pain?
Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air
I heard that
can't
when someone
cure.
comes in after a
Gauntlet,
fire,
a new
medical
duty
professionals have to
calls.
check their throat for its
Drow
swelling
have taken
so that
Grand
they don't
Duke
stop
Alder
breathing.
Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manip and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke. On your command, Councillor.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Will. The Drow have your father.
Woohoo! Will, you're the son of nobility?
The circumstance of my birth is no matter of pride for neither me nor my father.
No
But
shit.
pride is no
Your dad was
reason
on
to
some
refuse
fuck
help to
shit.
my own flesh and blood. How can we help?
Rescue Ravengard from his Drow captors. Baldur's Gate needs him now more than ever.
Trust us to see it through, Councillor.
Okay, we'll rescue him.
Thank you. When the Grand Duke returns to the city, he'll hail his only son, a hero.
Not
Go.
me. That's
You should
fucking
pick up
crazy.
the Drow trail with ease. I will
Bonkers.
seek reinforcements and join you.
Yeah,
Remember,
stop
Will,
talking to me.
courage is found in the battle against fear, not in the defeat of it.
So Father said. I won't soon forget.
This is a better scene with Will
Fist
here.
to work.
Will?
Shit.
Yeah.
You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind.
Preaching in the choir with
Father's
Celine.
words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Not just a Grand Duke. Ravengard has more power and influence than anyone.
Way better scene now that I got those two here. Then the choice is clear. We should rescue your dad.
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's
we know,
Oberonsen would
we
have
know.
little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction.
I bet.
His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
I was gonna bring up Gortash, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, Gortash is pretty. Very rarely do you use pretty. Correction. Very rarely would I use pretty to describe a man. Gortash gives off a pretty vibe. I don't mean that in an attractive way. I mean that in like a. He's got a specific style. You shouldn't keep secrets like this from me, Will.
I know. And you're right. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers. A man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard. A memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the
Dude,
Blade.
Speaking
not
to the choir with
shadow he
Celine.
left behind.
Preaching to the choir with Celine. Like, it's not even funny how much you're preaching to the choir with this character.
Speak.
Why don't you ever have anything to say? She's pissed off that I rebuffed her advances.
Damn thing could blot out the sun.
What are you doing?
Rika.
Hold up before they see
You, Gresham.
The matter?
What? Apart from the dragon? Look. That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't
Get
know what
them
they
flaming
want, but
fists
it can't
alike.
be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. I doubt a fight against them would go your way.
And who are you?
Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to stay alive. There's plenty of us around.
Alright.
Rag. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last...
My older brother kept calling her Sarah
No,
Beth.
look up.
'Cause
That
he
was
kept-
your last chance, Istik.
He kept getting his ass whooped by her. He has her name. Well, it's not her full name, but he has her memorized because of this fight, apparently. Hence why I stopped to long rest and grabbed Carlac. Oh, shit. Yep.
Stop wasting time, Beretta.
Oh, man of the hour.
You're not here to
Beretta.
play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak.
She's
we
very
merely
pretty.
sought to.
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
Ooh, I have something to say about this.
A red dragon. I envy its night. Would that I rode such a steed. A creche must be near. Come,
her.
my kin await.
The dragon incinerated those soldiers. Surely this isn't safe.
The dragons serve Githyanki. I'll see it does you no harm. Follow me. We are close to the cure we seek.
She still makes me all... Oh my god, she just gave me everything? Fuck. Okay, you're gonna have to give me a second. Took me
Ryder,
goddamn
my
forever.
time is short. Lead me to...
Shh, shh, shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful.
Voss is
Your name,
crazy as
child.
hell. Okay. Wow, that's a half drow thing? Anyways, Lae'zel gives this... I thought this was my first playthrough, but I never vocalized it. I did see someone comment the same thing, though, hence why it reminded me of this. Lae'zel and her dynamic with the Githyanki remind me a lot of, if you've seen the show Invader Zim. In a very sad way, she finds herself more important than she actually is to the Empire, in like a devoted kind of way. Anyways, she reminds me a lot of Invader Zim in that she carries a lot of devotion for her empire, and if you see Invader Zim and the way he interacts with the two really tall people from his species, they don't find him nearly as important as he thinks he is. They give the exact same vibes in that regard. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Lae'zel.
Lae'zel. Proud. Regal, even.
It's my girl.
You will call me Gestil Kithrak.
Voss, Knight Supreme. The Queen's silver, the Queen's sword.
I am who you say. A Geich vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious. It is polyhedric in shape and inscribed with the sacred runes of our people.
You suddenly feel
I wanna know more about
anxiety take hold.
The weapon.
Not
Like,
your own,
where did it
but
originate
that of
from?
The artifact you carry.
Did I just not pay attention the first time I played?
Somehow, it's afraid you attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Gith Raiders' hands.
Take word to your creche. You are to join our search. Speak up, child.
She's like,
Affirm
it's
your
gonna be
mandate.
hard. Let's get her to play along. She went,
You honor me with this duty, Kithrak. I shall alert my caretaker with haste.
The Kithrak nods, content with Lae'zel's answer.
You serve your queen well, child. Take your slaves and hunt those who escaped the Geich ship.
Yeah.
They must
This
carry
character
the
is
weapon.
very into the
I fly
deception.
now to Vlaakith, our undying queen. She will see your faith rewarded in this plane and ours.
A current of deception carries Voss's words. Wherever he flies, it is not to Vlaakith.
To Danos! To the sky!
We know your secret, bitch. And Astarian's got his eye on you. Astarian's whole world cracked open with the mind flares, dude. He hasn't even been out in the sun, and now he's seeing, like, Get the Yankee and shit.
Damn it all! You did well to intervene, vexed as I am to admit it. The Gestil Kithrak would have flayed our skin and left our carcasses to burn in the sun. All for the sake of the artifact that we carry. The creche is near, this much we know. We follow the path forward and into the valley. No one, not even
Can't
the
do that yet.
ignoble
I don't know if
Gestil
that-
Kithrak will keep me from my purification.
That's our first hints that she's also cracking. Remember how I said that the first hints of Shadowheart cracking is her saying, well, I hope that I'll become a Dark Justiciar. You're already showing that you have a discontent with the core messages of your group. Lae'zel is showing the same with her want to self-preservation. It matters more to her than she probably realized until now.
It seems the Githyanki are keen to reclaim the artifact I carry. I can't afford that to happen. In fact, none of us can. That thing is shielding us somehow. I don't want to know what happens if we lose it.
There must be more to the artifact. You were sent to take it. You must know why it's so important.
I only know what I know. I was ordered to retrieve it, and that's what I intend to do. The rest is immaterial to me.
There's no way you don't give a fuck at all. You know what I mean? Not even curious. What's so funny to me is how many people end up playing like origin character style. Their former romances. That's funny as hell to me. Like, and I would fall right into that. Like the amount of people who I saw who went from romancing Astarian to playing as him in order to romance someone else. Me. If I wasn't doing a Dark Urge run through, I would have played as Lae'zel to romance Shadowheart. But Dark Urge is just too interesting to pass up.
Look it, Claw. Sapper's here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Fexite.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
Authority.
Authority.
The narrator is fire. Okay, I'm the lying type. Your leader summoned me.
You? Well...
Sure did.
Guess we're in with all sorts these days.
I'm a half
If
drow.
you're here to see Draw Ragslin, you'll want to let him and the lads know you're one of us. There's a party on. Celebrating a raid, we are. You'll need to wear our war colours. Nice to have this across the mug. Ought to do it.
I think I threw the shit in his face my first run, and that's what caused the fight. His character would 100% do the same, though. Yeah, that's not happening.
Them's the rules. You follow them now, or you follow them dead. What'll it be?
What if?
Do it, or don't, you bloody ranger.
What does this mean? It's not my first time. Girl, what is in your history that I don't know about? At all 4 guards. This is me. I'm throwing shit in everyone's faces.
I hope that was worth it, Daddy.
Can't give up. On my way.
Ignis!
Nice. Yeah. I did not need all that. What is happening? Oh my god, it's Karlach.
Hey, soldier.
Girl.
You want to sleep, are you?
I was like, I've never seen this scene. Yes, you have, bitch.
Buzzing, honestly.
Karlach, this isn't your
Couldn't wait to
run.
talk to you. Isn't it mad? How good life
Karlach.
is.
Oh my god. I admire your optimism, but is it that good?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Soldier, you're saving me. Every time you speak my name, fight beside
I'm so sorry,
me,
Karlach.
share what's yours, I'm reminded that I'm alive. Properly alive. And free. Oh, gods, I want to ride you till you see stars.
Karlach, this is not your run. I was just talking about wanting to romance you, but it's not this run. Yeah, I gotta hit her with the sorry, but I'm not interested in you that way.
Sorry if I was a little forward.
No, it's fine.
10 years in Avernus, and I guess I've forgotten whatever manners I might have had. Don't hold it against me. Unless you want to.
I'm sorry, Karlach. I don't mind how forward you are. Lae'zel's bitch ass is over there. She was the same way, but like, it's okay. But this is not your run. I'm so sorry, homegirl.
Copper for your thoughts.
What's it been like to not touch anyone for such a long time?
Sad.
Damn.
I couldn't let myself feel sad in the Hells. Letting my guard down would have been a death sentence. And letting, say, a Cambion near me would have been disastrous.
Cambion.
I thought it best to just
big boys with the wings.
Keep my distance. But loneliness that deep gets into the marrow. Now that I'm here, among friends, I can feel it burning out of me. Little by little, step by step.
Now it's like hearing the, now it's like remembering, her dialogue at the end after you finish off Gortash. Shit's fucking... She's not lying about, the sadness, the loneliness, you know? Karlach is easily one of my favorite characters out of this game. She's got a lot of depth to her. Oh, I forgot about this scene.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there
This scene is very well done. And it's all purple?
An armored male elf exuding power
Thorm.
and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
My Lady Orin. I can't believe they describe Gortash like that. I get that he's got a select people who find him attractive.
Aid their search for the weapon. And you will be worthy to stand
I can see it a little bit, but like,
in my presence.
The visions fade and the voice falters as a strange energy swells around you.
I got an eyelash in my eye.
The many-sided artifact. Somehow you understand it's repelling the presence.
Wonder who it is.
My power grows.
It took a while for us to meet the Guardian in this. Probably due to all the fucking... all the Dark Urge scenes that they had to get through.
The voice is quelled. The artifact's doing.
That voice, those visions. What just happened?
No answer presents itself. The artifact is dormant. The voice and visions are gone.
Let me raise the volume on this. Shadowheart. Oops.
Hey, soldier.
Shadowheart. I know you got something to say.
Sir Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets.
They react to that?
But that's something I should know.
Yeah. Something strange happened. That artifact you carry, it seemed to just come to me.
I know. I felt it.
I think we all felt that fucking head-splitting, almost said earthquake. That is not what that was. You felt it what? Fly away from you?
Yes. No. I don't know.
Oh.
The artifact seems to have powers and a will of its own. It protects us. I don't know how or why, but I'm glad.
Same.
I felt it go from me to you. You need its help, just as it needs us. Still just a box, after all.
I suppose you'll want it back.
Might not be possible. It's stubborn that way. Prone to lashing out. Keep it for now. We can all help to protect it.
It's my baby girl.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
A woman after my own heart.
With fragulous crown and with scepter abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filfenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin,
Drain
the
them
true
with pride.
had led you glide.
Bravo!
Who's that? Friend of yours? You up to something?
Certainly not. What are you doing?
I'm
busy
giving my
here.
support for the arts.
You lying.
To you? Never. Come, let's continue our ballad. Draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin. I am draw Ragslin. Tumptuous.
You see Shadowheart having the time of her life back there?
You broke him.
I did no such thing.
Wait. Draw Ragslin, we pray, we...
Come on, pigeon. Back to your cage.
Now, look what you've done.
I'll need you in that cage anyways. It'll be alright.
Of course.
Most would think us mad for wandering right into the middle of a goblin war clan. I suppose that goes to demonstrate just how desperate we are.
Perhaps. Damn, what's happening back there?
Goblins. Not a shred of dignity to be found among them.
To be fair, they're tadpoled. Carlac?
Goblin parties are so much more fun than anything you'll find in Baldur's Gate. Or the Hells, for that matter.
How does she know?
Not that I'm suggesting we stop for a drink, of course.
If they'd let us party, I would. A lot of assumptions here. I don't think I'm better than anyone else.
Everyone says that. And then they spit in our faces. But no more. Things are changing. We got the Absolute on our side now. You better learn your place. Go on. Kiss my foot. Or I'll wipe that nasty look right off your pretty face.
End him or leave him. But don't you dare grovel to this slug.
Lae'zel's back there like, I found you hot. Don't do this shit. I'll take all that back right now. To eat the foot? You're fucking bonkers for that one. What? How about you kiss my feet instead? like Shadowheart. Help me out.
Look, mate, just piss off. You're not welcome here.
Scan his mind. Let's hear it.
Just wait. I'll be next in line to become a true soul. Then nobody can stop me.
Lust for power. Interesting.
I'll kick out that annoying old goblin, the priestess and dread too, and everyone will have to obey me.
Holy shit. Oh, good lord. I know you're planning on taking over. I wonder what your boss would think about that.
What? How did you... that's a neck. Fine.
Good lord, okay.
There. I've done it.
Alright.
Arrogant swine.
Arrogant? Hey, you know?
He kissed.
What was I saying? Just had to talk to me.
Russia.
I got
Russia just licked some toes.
Little one.
Stupid, dead bastard. Give him a good kicking. He deserves it.
Kick him.
Yeah, right in the nashes. You're all right.
Oh, little kid. Now what did he do to deserve that?
He killed my mum and dad. Made a bloody orphan of me.
This is no place for a child.
It's not. Sorry for your loss.
I ain't bothered about it. Better off without them. Stupid old geezers should have put up more of a fight. Don't mean we can't enjoy putting the boot into this prick a stick, though.
There's someone who I needed to see.
Yeah, and the one thing
Nope. I'll rescue Volo. I need to see this man in here. Abdirak. Wow, I fucked up his name. Yo. What level am I? 4? Yeah.
Greetings, child. I've met
Got a
few
shitload of cuts
aside
everywhere.
from goblins here.
Now you've met a half-drow.
Recognize the scourge. This man is a follower of Minthara, goddess of pain.
Scourge.
Are you also here to assist with the prisoner?
I'm only passing through.
Your tastes must turn to the exotic if you would stop here by choice. I was invited to discuss pain and its intricacies.
Where did they find you? They just called you up?
Even I find these goblins crude and, well, primitive.
Good lord.
Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree?
Pain without purpose. Good lord. I wouldn't get this vulnerable with the dude I just met with number 2. Ah, it's appalling.
Exactly. Pain is an intimate thing. It should
Sure.
be delivered with a loving and measured hand. But trying to discuss such subtleties with these creatures is simply... Forgive me, but that look in your eyes...
Good lord.
Something terrible has happened to you.
Wow. Is number 1 true? Wow. You can just be fucking crazy with this man. Clever man. How did you know?
Because I see those same eyes when I look in the mirror, dear one.
Who am I speaking to?
We've all suffered in these dark times. It is little wonder You bear scars of pain and anger.
I really wonder how different this is if you talk to him as
Please,
a custom
let
tab,
me
because I've only ever spoken to him as the Dark Urge.
this pain.
And how would you do that?
As the Maiden of Pain, the goddess Lae'zel
I could take a guess how this
teaches
dude's about to do this.
through penance, administered by my skilled hand. My work can grant peace and serenity, the likes of which few experience. It will be worth it. I promise.
Shut the fuck up, Karlach.
I have to see this.
Karlach,
This man is of
shut
common
up.
stock. Only the poorest of men need settle for the spectacle of their own gore.
You heard the narrator roasting him? Karlach, why are you fucking... really laughed out loud in my ear. I can trade with bro? What do you got? Hold person and that. Alright, why not?
Oh.
Shadowheart approves.
Something exquisite.
I'm not gonna say nothing, but...
Both Lae'zel and I are interested in how you handle pain, dear one.
Lae'zel.
And should you
All right.
delight her, you will most assuredly receive her most gracious blessing. Trust me. Simply face the wall, and we can begin. Face the wall and let us begin, dear one.
Sure.
Yes, this will do nicely.
Oh my god!
The pain you suffer will cleanse
Scared the
you.
fuck.
Do not fight it.
He scared the shit out of me. He scared the hell out of me. Oh. What are these options? I'm going with... Do I have an intimidation high? Let me save. I can't remember if I've got an intimidation one. Come on, a child can hit harder than that. Wow. Yep. Shadowheart helped me out by casting guidance.
You want more?
Good lord.
As you wish, dear one.
Why not?
Don't wear her out entirely, priest. I might have use for her yet.
Huh?
Wonderful.
Shadowheart, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. What does this performance one offer? Yelp loudly and dramatically beg for mercy.
Your voice sounds so sweet, dear one. Keep going.
He's hitting the hell out of me.
You are doing so well. Do not give in now.
You're smacking the shit out of me, bro. I don't think I have a high constitution. I'm gonna go with intimidation. You look tired. Should I take over? Good lord. Good lord.
Wonderful. You want more? I'll give it.
Can I handle more?
Not the worst technique, priest. Good
Shadowheart.
wrist movement. Lots of enthusiasm.
Shadowheart, you got something you need to tell me? You get real into this.
Sweet child, you bore the pain like a true believer. I am proud to have served you this penance.
I got some health left. You could have hit me much harder.
You're starting to sound like the goddess herself, dear one. Lae'zel herself found your performance inspiring.
Thank
she
you.
has deemed you worthy of her blessing.
Look at how fucked up I look. Not you throwing dirt in my face. Ooh, the wall lit up with that.
And on a personal note, thank you. That was positively divine.
Your world has strange customs.
Don't group me with the likes of them.
Shadowheart, you know good and well you was into that.
You wouldn't have the grit.
What the fuck is happening in here?
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat? Please, stop!
He's one of, oh boy, I punched in the faces, man, huh?
Here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
Say we'll take over. His work is sloppy. He'll kill the prisoner too quickly.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I love when Shadowheart talks. I did not just read with my own two eyeballs the words nice rack. Huh. I'm taking over. Your sloppy handiwork is surely going to kill the prisoner too quickly. Good lord, okay.
What? Think you could do better? Go on then, have at it.
I don't put on a show for amateurs. Leave.
What? You shy or something? Fine. Muck it up, and the drow will have your head. Come on, Crush. There might still be a slurp of ale to be had. I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up.
Yeah, that something was me.
What? The prisoner?
He was whooping my ass.
Please, please. Let me out.
He is coated in blood.
No reason for this.
Rolling a 1 like that is nuts. Alright, pick the lock.
The lock clicks and opens.
You better get yourself out of here, my brother.
Thank you.
Why are my eyes like dark?
I better go before they catch us.
Uh-huh.
I should be able to make it to the grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger.
Alright. Tell me, have you seen the druid called Halsin?
Halsin? I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive.
What do the goblins want with you?
The grove. To the east. They wanted to know where we came from.
You know how easily they could have got info out of him if they just did what I did, but was on...
No. They'll kill everyone.
Goblin team?
Please. I need to warn them.
Hopefully Kaga doesn't go fucking bonkers when she hears you warn them. You came looking for the night song, didn't you?
Yes. It should be here somewhere. They said there was a hidden passage underneath this temple. The place was supposed to be abandoned, but when we arrived...
You know what happened with my first playthrough? I did not know that the night song was meant to be a relic. I had no idea that I was tracking down the night song when we were in, like, that temple when we first found Dame Aelin. I was so confused as to why they were like, the night song is a person. I was like, The night song is a relic? Like, I was so fucking confused. I didn't know what the night song was. I also didn't know that's what I was there for. I was just like, yeah, we're looking for the source of his immortality. And my brain didn't connect the pieces that I was looking at it. Go on, where can I find it?
Brian had instructions, but...
Alright, get out.
I have to...
Hope you make it out the right way. Night, Warden.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
Her voice actress is very intense.
The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough. I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
Hi.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain.
She's
The
very
chamber
intrusive.
melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young
By
woman
Orin.
whispers in her ear.
I too would listen
One
to
of
Orin
those
if she
the
whispered
voice
in my
spoke
ear.
of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
All I gotta say is if they wanted me to listen to
A
someone,
half drow, but a true soul.
they'd send her.
The Absolute's blessings may atone for the impurities of your blood. Now, you must hunt with me. In her name.
How do you know I'm a true soul?
Why do you ask? Surely you feel the Absolute moving through me, just as I feel her in you. Now, you must hunt
Her
with
voice,
me.
golly.
In her name.
In her name. Twice. Who's the target?
Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled,
A fanatic.
and of the weapon. She will seize it in the Absolute's name.
She's like the equivalent
The
of an
thief,
overachiever for
whimpering
them.
in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
This is such a good fucking roleplay. Okay. Promise yourself you will save them. From her and from yourself.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon.
I'm gonna leave. She just gonna let me leave?
What are we waiting for?
Yep, she let me leave. Okay, we're gonna save. She does not fuck with me at this
I
point.
trust you have found the sanctuary. I hunger for battle.
Oh, I can ask her? Hold on. Talk to her. She does not fuck with me right now.
I trust you have found the sanctuary. I hunger for battle.
How did a drow come to be commanding a tribe of goblins?
They are flocking to the Absolute. In sufficient numbers, they are an effective force. Expendable and willing.
Night Warden Minthara. Yeah.
Your violence hasn't...
Now, she has to be temporarily hostile. Oops. Yeah, she's temporarily hostile. I'm gonna kill him. Oh, you're dying. Bye. Yep. Yep. Die.
You will not take me.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. Not only do you speak with a bear, but you free it too? A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin.
What do I keep succeeding? Oh, we're standing in fucking mud. I spoke to Nettie. She said you could help me with the parasite in my head.
Parasite in your head? You mean you have one of them?
Uh-huh. Good lord, dude.
Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you?
That is what I said.
Spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
You can thank the squidling in my head. Or more accurately, the Githyanki in my head. I think this artifact has something to do with it. Yep.
That looks very alien. As alien as the Mind Flayers. They do not belong on this world.
SHADOWHEART.
You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let me tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
Tell me what you've learned about the tadpole's origins.
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
Is there a difference between the true souls and, like, the regular fucking absolute worshippers? Because, like, what's the difference between Minthara and, like, a random goblin that we encounter who also worships a true soul that I'm able to, like, control with the tadpole? Are certain tadpoles really different? That's what I think, but, like, is that actually the reason? At least I know what to do now. Thank you.
Wait. Now that the goblins' leaders are dead, I could join you. Help you find a cure. I just need to make arrangements back at the Grove. Find me there if you wish. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what
Handle
comes
your
next
woman, Kaga.
amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
Oh, it's this scene.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Press your fingers to your mouth.
Your finger traces the arc of your lips. Wetness, sweat, blood, and saliva mixed into one viscous liquid.
I don't need to hear all that. Look at my baby. Ah!
Chukil gate vlakith mazathok. Can you
Pretty
feel
girl.
it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your
So
chest,
bruised.
gripping your heart, piercing your belly.
She has 1 HP,
your
that's why.
bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can.
I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine.
She's so fucking dramatic, but I love her.
Uncertainty.
She's right.
Touch of disgust.
But the way she's like, I'll kill you, then the others. It's like, Jesus, girl, calm down. I haven't even responded yet. I'm gonna lie. This character is all about kind of being a weasel. I would have either made her a noble or a charlatan if she wasn't Dark Urge, and I could have picked an, good lord, I fumbled that sentence. If I could have picked a background aside from Haunted one. Did I say noble or charlatan? Yeah, I would have picked one or the other. So, I'm going with, don't you see how far gone you are? Give me that blade, I'll make it quick. Alright.
Oh. Take it. One motion across the neck.
You see how fucking willing she is to die? You can kill her right here? Nah. That's fucking bonkers. No one is dying tonight. We still have time. And she approves of this.
A splendid ruse. My anger is surpassed only by my respect. I will wait.
I love her.
But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass,
I disarmed her by just asking for the blade.
I will end us all.
She was so ready to die by my hand right there. I love her. I love her. Oh, we get to see my guardian. Guess who my baby guardian is this time, y'all? I can't remember if I showed you at the beginning, actually. I might have.
I came just in time. You are transforming.
It's my Tav! I saw someone do this exact same thing last time, and I was like, that's such a fucking good idea. Stole that shit. So it's my baby Tav. I know your voice. I've heard it before.
Yes, you have.
Seeing Tav speak is
you
bonkers! My Tav!
And I'm here to save you again.
Oh, this is insane.
Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
I don't think y'all understand. Well, you do. You watched the whole first series. This is so fucking crazy to see my fucking character like this. I'm saving it because I'm seeing number one and I want to pick it. Imagine hacking the grabby paw off. I need to see it. I need to see it.
Though the thought crosses your mind, it doesn't hold you, doesn't devour you, as your thoughts too often can.
Your compulsions will doom us all if you do not work to stop them. I can help.
Can you now? She's offering her hand again. Ah, bro. That's my baby. Tav.
We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great.
Is she being serious about being able to help me with the Dark Urge?
It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it.
This is
I will keep it from consuming
bonkers
you,
considering the Tav I made was
for
so
the sake of
against
both of us.
Illithid shit.
You must learn to wield it.
The ultimate deception. I see you, bro. Plus she was just a ranger and look at all the spooky shit she doing. I really made a range in my first run. I fucking love my first Tav. That bitch was so cool. The fact that now we know that the forces that he was fighting off was fucking Githyanki.
A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go.
I thought that was my character for a second. I deadass forgot I was looking at the Guardian and not my own character. Uh-huh. I got like lightheaded at the realization I was not looking at my character.
Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
I love this game. She said, imagine hacking the grabby paw. Paw? Lae'zel?
Glick. I had a dream.
She had a dagger.
As we all did, I suspect. Someone came to me and promised to protect me while claiming that the parasite could empower me. The parasite has taken root, it would seem. Every word, every promise. It is ghaik deception.
I wish I could see what their guardians look like. You think hers is a Githyanki? I feel like that would put her off more than anything else. Yeah, let's ignore it.
A wise choice. These parasites are a threat to be destroyed, not an opportunity to be exploited.
My girl.
Did you have any strange dreams of late? Vivid ones.
Why does she go the coy route instead of just being straightforward? Maybe.
Don't play coy. It happened to you as well, didn't it? It's all over your face. Damn.
I don't look like I ever
was hoping
sleep.
my imagination had gotten the better of me. But this must be something more. This dream companion wanted me to use the tadpole.
My character always has
use
these
its
dark
power.
ass circles.
Whoever
which
it was claimed to be an ally.
I like it, but like, damn, you know?
I don't know. It seems like we can't escape this mess. In the waking world or otherwise.
Right? Especially towards the end of the game, it's like, fuck, dude, I can't get one night's sleep.
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
Oh! Volo. How are you doing, my good man? He's really in a camp full of people who are infected.
My good fellow.
Oh, do y'all see?
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Has your research turned up anything that might help us with the parasite problem? I was trying to point out this. It might be mirrored, though. But I got a whiteboard back there now. It says, Baldur's Gate 3, Dirge Edition.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable.
I'm letting him take out my eyeball.
It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
How many times have you done this before?
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Do
Volo
it!
carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod.
Don't show me.
uncertainly
Don't show
with
me.
The needle.
Do you have the faintest idea of what you're doing?
Don't fidget. The needle must slip behind your eye,
Oh!
not through it.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and
No, I don't like
socket.
the description.
Volo frowns and begins to push.
Okay. Alright.
Pain
Oh,
shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth.
I hate that. No, I'm
plucking
turning
the
the.
nerve
I
like a
turned the fucking
heartstring.
volume off. I don't care.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle
Turn
in
it
the
back
way.
on.
I shall need a more robust implement.
Alright.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
Look at my face! Do
Volo
it!
slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Holy shit, this is freaking me out.
Don't move.
Who are y'all crazy fucks who let him do this? Me. I said that like I'm not sitting here letting him do this just because I'm curious. Do it!
Cold metal presses
Ain't nobody
against
like
the
that.
skin beneath your brow. And then tap, tap, stab.
Oh!
It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Not the plop noise. No.
Tret.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
Did I just die? Did I just die? What's happening?
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
If it's permanent, I'm reloading. I can't seem to see through one of my eyes.
Yes, quite. Well, there is some mild trauma.
Volo.
I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something
think?
more I can do. Take this.
He literally blinded me. That is
Superior relic
horrifying.
to that old jelly you were trained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Did he just... he just left? Where'd he go? Astari and Lae'zel and Karlach were like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Whoa. I don't know about that. I don't like the cosmetic change. End the day. Trick of the camp party! Ah!
I'm fine. Loosen up, Icaron.
No, an Albert.
Who wants to talk to me? I don't know why Astari wants to talk to me, but I'm choosing to talk to SHADOWHEART first.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits.
Uh-huh. How are you
Strange.
feeling?
You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Me?
Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Are you worried Shar won't approve?
Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shar. But there'll be time for penance later.
Wait! What?
We should have had wine more often. More warming than the fire.
That line must be because I already got her.
We should have had
scene.
wine more often.
Yeah.
More warming than the fire.
Okay. Yeah, she's like, girl, go ahead. Do whatever you do. Oh my god, the fact that...
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
The fact that I killed her girlfriend. No one talked to me. Karlach.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us.
Yeah.
It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations, too.
Potations. Are you enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes. I'm celebrating my freedom. And our friendship.
Yeah.
And these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
Are tieflings fire retardant? I think I asked this last time. She might be a different type of fire. Did you have parties like this in Avernus?
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell.
Enjoy yourself tonight, Karlach.
You too, soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
Love her. Broski.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
You should join them. Have a pint or two.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Think of it. No more caves. No will.
Rollins, bitches!
Patience. Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland.
Hush you, and behold! Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive.
I like the tiefling trio. They're great.
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that.
How about the three of you? Having fun?
Yeah. Don't tell Roland, but his magic show might be the highlight. He's been doing them since we were little.
Aww.
He'll make it big in Baldur's Gate. I know it.
If I can keep him alive.
I need to dance. No. No, I need to lie down.
Lord.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing
Is
like
he actually
a
gonna
brush
talk to
with
me this time?
destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us, ink glinting in the firelight.
Is he talking about the Tristram that we met in the epilogue? Are you talking about your cat?
By a Gerorn's lost nose! No!
No!
Tara is not any cat. She's a Tressum. Given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. They're brilliant creatures. Fine company for any self-respecting wizard. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, I locked myself in my tower for an entire year. It was inconsolable. Wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I'd given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement. Her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
What's Tara like?
You remind me of her somewhat. An expression you both share. When she gives in to her more feline qualities. A mouse trapped beneath her paw. Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction.
Oh.
But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing.
This is why I like her.
I hope.
Yep. Bad luck on that front. I'm actually a nymph in disguise.
Very funny. But as we all know, nymphs are sticklers when it comes to their bathing routines. You, my friend, haven't been near a fresh spring in a 10-day or more. Not that I don't appreciate your... musk? Actually rather like it. Well, it seems as good a time as any for me to stop babbling on.
I didn't even know how to respond to that. I was like, It scared me. Oh my god. Oh. The feeling's mutual. You're a wonderful friend. Though usually more erudite.
Wine is to wit, as meat is to... Oh, can't bloody remember it. There I go then, proving your point. Perhaps we'd better leave it at that. My eloquent tongue isn't worthy of your ear at present. Go. Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Love you, Gale.
Aha, there you are. Come now, settle in. I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night.
What? And by this you mean...
Why, your naming, quite obviously. That ballad was but a crude preview, a frame without its crowning jewel. Your nom de guerre. Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I intend
can't remember what he's talking about.
All.
The last time I got to this on my Dark Urge playthrough, the last time. I say that like that wasn't the other day. But, first of all, it took me 8 hours to get to the Goblin Camp. To give you an idea of just how much I was skipping in the story. And then the entire Goblin Camp bugged to where I could... Goblin Camp. The Tiefling Party. And it took me... And the entire Tiefling Party bugged to the point where I couldn't speak to anybody. Which is also a big reason why I was like, I don't like this character anyways. Might as well restart, because I was skipping through so much dialogue, because I was just not into it. I don't remember this. And also, there's one other scene that I feel in my bones is going to be coming up. It's a fucking Lae'zel scene right after this. I had never seen it because I romanced her last time. My fucking reaction was so funny that I need to put it in here. Just case in point. This time, I don't know how long this took me, like 15 hours to get to? Took me half the time on the playthrough that I was attempting my first round when I didn't like it. I already have a name.
A wonderful one indeed. But your deeds loom larger than life now, my friend. You simply must have a title to match.
Ah, I get it. Something flashy made up, like Volothamp Gedarm.
Exactly wrong, my friend. I urge you to leave the fact-finding to experts. Now, back to your revels. I have some details of your victory to rearrange.
Sure.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Take your own advice, why don't you? Golly! Did you see the second option? Go on, mingle a little.
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me.
You are coated in blood still, sir.
A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Lae'zel, I don't even want to fucking talk to you.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so.
The fact that Alfira isn't here for us to talk about fucking songs again. Maul.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
That sounded dangerously close to a compliment.
And that Sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Has she always been missing her eye? I don't know why I don't remember that the first time. Yo, Will.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Of course I noticed. It's no party without you.
Really? I'm honored.
Of course.
In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night.
Oh.
I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party.
Why not? They make it fun.
Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see. And the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
Sorry it has you feeling rough tonight.
I'll be fine. Seeing you has cheered me more than you can know.
Aww.
But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
I wish you were there, but I respect your need for peace.
Sometime alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
I don't mean to be leading you on. But I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of inevitable with companions. Oh god, now to talk to the two fucking problem companions. I'm gonna stay right here and talk to Astarion.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
It's not that bad. Think of all the goblins you killed.
True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
It's a heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
And what's your idea of a little fun?
By the hells. Sex, my dear.
Is he gonna turn me down? I'm fine with that.
Let's wait until things quieten down. Once the others are asleep, we'll find each other.
Maybe not.
Never listen to your second thoughts. They always spoil the fun.
Sorry, man.
But fine, if you're determined to ruin your evening, I won't stop you.
Oh god. This is where I'm gonna have to put in that fucking scene with Lae'zel. It was funny as fuck to react to.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming
I know what this fucking dialogue is, bitch. I recognize it.
Blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today.
Stop.
It was enough to drive me to madness.
Stop!
I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. How torturous for us both that I'll never get a taste.
Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself. Astarion looks particularly tempting.
You're... What? What? That's where the fucking sentence ends?
Celebrate now. Come dawn, we depart.
Astarion. My fucking throat hurts from that. Why am I able to ask about that? I'm curious. You said you were gonna share your bunk with a star. Why? Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
So I did, and he served his use. Most enthusiastically, I might add.
I may even avail myself
talking.
of his talents again, should he keep his fangs off my flesh.
Stop talking. Stop. I want to hear it. Ha! In fact, Dev, you didn't have to voice those lines. Actually, they could have taken them straight out the gate.
I have seen the Kithraki
Oh
tear
God, okay.
screaming Miyogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. How torturous for us both that I'll never get a taste.
Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night.
Lae'zel, shut the fuck
to
up!
myself.
Wait, that's it?
Celebrate now.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
Uh-huh. What does this mean? I think it's the same thing as thinking of Lae'zel before you go to sleep. Try to push twisting thoughts of Shadowheart from your mind and seek sleep. Twisting thoughts? I hope that's not a Dark Urge thing.
Her mind is certainly an enigma. But would you wish it any other way?
Mm-mm. Love her. So I had that whole conversation with those two and that's it? Whatever.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved.
So I just got extra dialogue between
some
them?
time before you're afforded another such night. There is
What a
much
funny
to
ass
be done.
scene.
And I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous. Though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
We get a cure and the chance to hit these assholes where they live. Sounds good.
Period. You seemed intrigued when Halsin mentioned Dark Justiciars before.
I was. He mentioned Dark Justiciars, and we've come across other signs of a Sharon presence during our travels. I'm not sure I can dismiss that as a coincidence. Very serious of you. But go ahead.
Admit it, you've never had a relationship quite like this one, have you?
Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
Oh yeah, let's talk about what's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
What do you think about what happened to the Druid Grove?
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
How am I holding up?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together, and it seems we have plenty in common.
Where are we going now?